Very great, very good, Amna Aslam and Fatma Akil. You have explained it very well about these man-made canal. I would like to highlight it further so that now you are in metric, our metric students should be able to perceive what all has happened. And we would like, that is our teaching strategy, that our ninth and metric students, general knowledge, awareness should be at least 2 to 3 years ahead of their present academic level. So first I will talk about Suez Canal. Suez Canal was constructed and it was completed in 1869. That is about 160 years from now. What was the need to construct Suez Canal? One can think of, there was one problem that in those times there were no high-powered ships, there were no aircrafts, and all the trade or the passengers, they used to move through ships. As we know, we have learnt in the history that India, the subcontinent, Indonesia, Malaysia, they were part of Europe as European colonies. As we know, the British, they had made India as their colony. Then the Dutch, the Portuguese, they had come to Indonesia, Malaysia. And if you see the world map, there is a geographical hindrance in the movement. And I think I would like to explain it better on the map. I'll just go there. Okay. Now, I was explaining about Suez Canal. This is Suez Canal, which we have marked with the red pens for better grasp. This connects Mediterranean Sea with the Red Sea or Indian Ocean. What was the need to construct Suez Canal? As we know the geography, now we can see on the map, this is European continent, England, France, Portugal, and these countries had made Indian subcontinent, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Indonesia as their colonies. And just imagine, in those days, when there was no Suez Canal, so these European countries, they had to move like this through this south of South Africa and come upwards to India. The ships were smaller. They used to take a lot of time, 2 months, more than 2 months to reach from their parent country to the subcontinent. Then they thought that they should make a shortcut. And then they planned, it was a strategic planning. They made a canal in Egypt connecting Mediterranean Sea with the Red Sea and Indian Ocean. And once this canal was constructed, their travel distance was reduced by 70%. It was very easy access for them to come here, and this they used for the trade. It was primarily a trade corridor for business. Now I come to Panama Canal, which is in American continent. Once the construction of Suez Canal was completed in 1869, then Americans thought that they should also have somewhat identical canal over here, because if you see the American continent geography, it matches with the European continent and African continent. Therefore, after a lot of survey, they decided to construct the canal at Panama City. And this place is the narrowest geographically, like a chicken neck. And the construction of this canal was started in 1914, and this is the time when First World War also started. And it took 10 years to complete this canal, which was completed in 1924. So thereafter, the shipment from Canada, from America, and even the upper part of South America, it became very easy. It was a shortcut from Pacific to Atlantic Ocean to move towards European continent, African continent, and vice versa. Here I would like to highlight one aspect. We have discussed about these two canals which link two water channels. Now I come to CPEC. This is China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. And as we look at it, it has somewhat identical results strategically, economically, as the word they are deriving from Suez Canal and Panama Canal. The CPEC, it originates from Gwadar Seaport, which is in the Arabian Sea, warm waters, identical like Suez Canal, but thereafter it moves through overland, through mountainous area, high mountains, and it enters into China at a place called Khunjarab Pass, which is international border between Pakistan and China, at a height of 16,000 feet, and it remains most of the year snowbound. From here, it leads to the city of Kashgar, historic city of China. So once it is fully operative, it is going to bring economic revolution and trade dimensions, because if we look at the Chinese map, now I'll come on to a word map. If we look at the Chinese map, towards its eastern side, it has 36 major seaports on Pacific Ocean. And then as we move towards west, roughly from here onwards, it becomes like a landlocked country. Something like Afghanistan, there is no opening. That's why over 90% Chinese population, they are in this region, and about 10 to 12% population is in that region. And even 10 to 12% population, it is almost equal to total Pakistan population. So this is again a compulsion on China to have an opening from here to the Arabian Sea. That's why CPEC is very important. And here I would like to highlight one more aspect. We know that Central Asian states, that is Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, they are also landlocked. So out of these states, three countries, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Kazakhstan, they have common border with China. And once the CPEC is completed, their trade and business can also start through CPEC till Gwadar port. So this is an enormous advantage which this CPEC is going to project. So maybe I'm highlighting CPEC a bit more. Yes, I'm a Pakistani. I'm obsessed with my country, its strategic dimensions. CPEC, I equate CPEC with Suez Canal and Panama Canal in times to come. And I'm sure during next one decade, the world would see the importance of CPEC. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now we are enlightened.
As we have heard about Suez Canal, CPEC and Panama Canal, these are the best trade and business routes in the world.
you.